Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the ProLok number EWP-221-S. This is a stainless steel wraparound plate in a 4x9 finish. This features two holes that are both 2 1/8 inch with a 3 5/8 center line with a 2 3/8 back set for an 1 3/4 thick door. The S means stainless steel. That means that the material is made of stainless and that it has a brushed finish. Now that scratched sort of surface that you see is nothing other than the peel away protective film that's there. Okay. Now let's double check those dimensions. ProLok has this at 4x9, so 4x9, that looks good. They have 2 1/8 inch holes, that's certainly going to be accurate. They have 3 5/8 centers, and that's a fairly common center line as well. You're going to have wood doors, wood frames that are manufactured by large pre-hanging companies that manufacture millwork. 3 5/8 is very typical and common. Okay, 2 3/8 back set, that's also fairly common as well. 2 and 3, even though it's probably less common these days for an entry door than it was in years past, or several years past, maybe. I would say actually for many years, 2 3/8 has been prevalent. Maybe the 1980s, I would guess. 2 3/4 more common, but 2 3/8 you're still certainly going to have. Okay, so we need to finally talk about the fact that these preps are 1 inch wide. I mean, it looks a little larger, but that's made for a 1 inch bolt. And then they're simply 2 1/4 tall. Okay. That's just it. 1 inch wide, 2 1/4 tall. That's typical. Now, it's going to include screws. You're going to need a total of 8 screws will be in this package. That's indeed the case. You're going to need 2 for here, 2 for here. You're going to need 2 for here and 2 for here. Now, these are obvious. They're going to be like a truss head sheet metal screw. What I like to do is when I install these, I like to pre-drill my hole at like a 1-degree angle, so that as I'm running the screw in and the head flattens out, it has a tendency to just suck that plate back a little bit, is what it does. You've got to make sure that when you install these that you're dry fitting it first. Get the nicest, tightest sort of fit you can down over the hardware and literally operate the door to make sure that you don't actually have to chisel out some more area to get this sunk back in further so that you can at least close the door. This material is not thick, and the thickness is actually looking to see if it's given on the template. And there is a link below this video to a document called Technical Drawing, which is really nice. The material thickness is not given. If I'm going to guess, I'm going to say it's about 40 thousandths. Now, 60 thousandths or so is a 1/16 of an inch. Okay, so including, it's 35 thousandths, so it's a 32nd of an inch, including a little paper, which doesn't measure much, of course, but nonetheless. If your door is tight, point being is that you're going to want to dry fit this to make sure that you have it accommodated before running the screws in, is the bottom line. Now, these other areas here and here, those are insert nuts. And you're going to have some little short machine screws that are here. That's going to allow you to attach the latch bolt directly to the plate. So you're going to, before you start to dry fit it, but then attach the latch bolts. Put the latch bolts in the holes, tighten the screws, and now dry fit it. Make sure it fits. Now, why would you attach the latch bolts directly to the door reinforcer itself? What if the damage is so significant that there's literally nothing to attach the latch bolt to? That's why you're going to go right to the plate at this point. That's why that's the case. Okay. That technical drawing is very nice. It is certainly very technical. It gives you all of the dimensional properties well beyond what I would be exposing in this video. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all the ProLok items that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the product catalog. And the product catalog, which is currently called Armor Catalog, that's the one you want to look at. It will show you this EWP 221, EWP-221, and as I search the document for that, the reason that's handy is because it will take me to the table where you can find this. The point of that is, let's say I need the same plate, but I need it for an 1 3/8 door. Okay, great. You can find that it's an EPW-220, not 221, from that catalog. And frankly, that's how I use the catalog, as I find it easier than sometimes navigating a website. All of the other plates that you'll be able to purchase from ProLock are also listed there, along with their latch protectors. And then at the rear of that catalog, a variety of sliding and swinging door and window hardware, strike plates as well. If you need some security hardware for either your home or your business, great catalog to start from. You will certainly find things there that sooner or later you'll more than likely have a need for. If you have any questions on the ProLock EWP-221 and an S finish, and that catalog will also show you the other finishes available as well. This is available in the PB or polished brass, in addition to stainless. Any questions on this or any other ProLock product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.